Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, every now and again, Elon Musk casts his eye across the Atlantic and looks at Britain and then makes a comment or an observation. And he's usually quite astute. And he's done it again, and I think, well done. He's agreeing with me and with a great number of commenters and observers in saying that Britain is headed for, in his words, an immediate civil war. He says it's coming soon. He says he's seen the breakup of society in Britain. He's seeing the fracturing. He's saying that the problem you've got is you're not clamping down on Islamization. He says you've got the child sex abuse issues. You've got the murders on the street, and he says that there is going to be a civil war. He says these violent slayings of people by immigrants, he said, will, unless the government clamps down on it, result in the people clamping down on it. He says, and if that happens, there's no way the British government can stop them. They haven't got the resources or the numbers. And he says, in fact, this civil war has probably already begun. Quietly, behind the scenes, people are angry. He previously, of course, said it was inevitable, but now he says it's actually starting. And you know what? I think he's right. Our attitudes are hardening. Things that you wouldn't have been able to say even a year ago are now being said openly. And quite right too. I suppose it's the increase in the number of murders by illegal immigrants, or, of course, the high-profile court cases involving illegal immigrants raping children. They do like their children, don't they? That's the problem. And the trouble is, of course, we've got a government that panders to them. Then we've got a government that quite likes raping children. That's why they won't have an inquiry into it. It's very difficult, isn't it? But, you have this guy very sadly murdered the other day, dog walker. And the video footage of that is, of course, doing the rounds all over the internet, which is sad. I mean, this guy had a family. I don't think they should be subjected to that. I don't think that should be. I don't think it's appropriate. You wouldn't want it. But it does highlight and underline the fact that we are surrounded by enemies that our government is actively encouraging in part of the race replacement. They want white people gone out of Europe and to be replaced with others that are not white, because white people are seen as a problem. Look at us with our great big history and our intolerance to change and our ability to say, go F yourself when things don't go our way. They don't like that, do they? And so these, all these incidents are building up. It's like a pressure cooker. And the civil war comments by Musk, of course, are just highlighting the problem. There's a lot of politicians that don't like Musk, but I can understand why. Look at him. How dare he be intelligent and rich and able to say things protected as he is by the First Amendment. He relentlessly posts about grooming gangs, the rape gangs, about the racism in politics. He famously posted about the famous anti-white racist Hamza Yousaf, or Useless, as we like to call him. And he's helping to mould a generation that is less tolerant of what has gone before. And quite right, we should not be tolerant. We should not tolerate people abusing children or murdering us. He's blaming the media, he's blaming politicians, and he's blaming all the right people, of course, because it's the politicians backed up by the media and then the resources of the nation that are pushing these agenda. Lies, information, lack of information, misinformation, disinformation, mudslinging, blaming, pushing an agenda and a narrative constantly. And we've had enough. We're all saying no. But the more we say no, the louder they get, and then the problem is going to come that there's going to be a clash because the government cannot, by that point, back down. And Musk is right. I believe we are firmly headed towards a civil war. But I think it's a civil war that is A, inevitable, and B, absolutely necessary to reset this country and to put it back onto a direction that we, the people, want to go. And we have to change our politicians and let the politicians be under no illusion that they're in control. No, no, no. We're in control. We hire them to deliver us where we want to go. We should not be following our politicians. They should be following us. And as famously in V for Vendetta, people should not be scared of their government. The government should be scared of the people. And we need to make sure that our government is terrified. Thanks very much. Bye.